What's up, everybody? You are tuned in to the Cris
Mo.
podcast, episode 211, Takeover Wednesdays. Hope everybody's having a good night, whatever you're doing. You're at home, you're at work. We appreciate you tapping into the live stream. You're watching on the playback. Appreciate you too. Leave a comment in the comments section. We got a few things to speak on today. We're going to give our college football picks, our NFL picks. We're going to give our sit and start fantasy football. Also, do Maul's random news. Give your BetUS surefire picks. And yeah, man. So before we get into that, Maul, how you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Can't complain, man. How you feeling today?
I'm pretty good, man. Chilling, long day at work, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So, all right, man. Let's kick it off with the college football talk, man.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me pull this up. All right, Friday we kick it off with Minnesota was 6-3 going against Oregon 8-1. This is a could be an upset alert type game because Minnesota is one of those teams that they're decent, they're solid, they're good. They can threaten Oregon with a loss today. I mean on Friday, but I think Oregon is going to pull this out. I just think they have more talent on the team, and they're at home. Oregon is just hard to beat when they're at home, when that crowd is going crazy. I think the speed is going to be a difference in that they're going to make a couple of defensive stops. I think Moore will make some plays with his legs and his arm. And I got Oregon winning 35-24.
Yeah, I just think the home field advantage will be a little bit too much for Minnesota. If this was in Minnesota, I might give them a little bit of a better shot, but I just think the Oregon is just a better team. They got big sights on to make the playoffs, so I think this is going to be a rout. I don't think this is going to be close. I'm gonna go 42-21.
Then we got number 9 Notre Dame going against number 22 Pitt. We all know that Notre Dame has been rolling lately. I think they just came off a big win over Navy. Pitt is also another good team. They already upset. I think they upset Minnesota or Miami this year. Did they upset Miami?
Louisville
or Louisville? It was Louisville. It was Louisville. Yeah. So this could be a tough matchup for Notre Dame. This is not going to be a cakewalk. This could be a upset too. But I'm going to edge Notre Dame. I just think Jeremiah Love. I think Carr is going to make some plays. I think that defense is going to make a few more plays. I got in a close game. I got Notre Dame winning. I'm gonna go 28-24.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one, man. I like Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh has upset a lot of people before. I wouldn't be surprised if we were heading towards that. Mm-hmm. Will I pick that though? Nah, I'm a root for Marcus Freeman and Notre Dame. I've been a big fan of him as a head coach. I love Jordan Love. Love as a running back. He's definitely going to be a top tier running back. He might even get opportunity to get paired up with one of these teams that Cris does not want him to go to. It's a high probability. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. I think it's going to be a really close game. I wouldn't even be surprised if this went into overtime. I'm gonna say it goes in OT. I think Notre Dame wins, and I'm gonna go. Let's go 35-32.
Then you got Arizona traveling to number 25 Cincinnati. Cincinnati is 7-2. Arizona is 6-3. This is another one of those matchups where if Cincinnati is not on their P's and Q's, they could get caught slipping. They've been caught slipping a couple times this year. But I'm gonna roll with Cincinnati because they're at home. I think that crowd is gonna make a difference. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, but I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. I'm gonna go 31-28.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cincinnati too. I just think early morning games for West Coast teams never really goes well. It's not it's not really a good combination. And I'm not gonna sit here and think, well, Arizona is gonna be able to go on a road and win a top 25 matchup. I haven't seen that in a very long time. If this was in Arizona, I may have different feelings, but I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a high scoring game. But I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 31 to like 26 style game.
Okay. You got number 24, South Florida, traveling to Navy. Navy's coming off a tough loss to Notre Dame. South Florida is coming off a win over, I forgot who they beat. I think it was Tulane. Was it Tulane? It might have been Tulane. I think they beat them on last Friday. But
UTSA. UTSA. It was UTSA.
Is UTSA? Okay, yeah. But South Florida's been rolling lately. Bynum Brown, he's been playing pretty good this year. I think he's going to be the difference in this game. I know Navy is hard to beat at home, but I'm gonna go with Bynum to making a few plays with his legs, a few plays with his arms. I'm gonna go with South Florida winning 24-20.
Yeah, South Florida is currently in the playoffs right now. I think they're 12th ranked. I know they're not technically 12, but when the actual rankings and actually the bracket comes out, they are the last team in. So they got a lot to play for, man. Navy's not gonna be an easy out. They're a tough-minded group. But I think South Florida is just a little bit too talented. I've seen it with my own eyes when they beat my Florida Gators in Florida. And I'm gonna go with them. I think they'll go ahead and win this game, and I think they'll win. Let's go 27-17.
Then you got number 11 Oklahoma traveling to Tuscaloosa to battle number 4 Alabama, a big SEC matchup, big quarterback matchup. Mater and was it Ty Simpson?
Ty Simpson, yep.
So 2 big quarterback matchups right here. Could be 2 potential quarterbacks that could be coming out next year too. Yep. They could be playing for slotting as far as draft picks too. So this is going to be a big matchup. I think this is going to come down to the wire. I don't think, I think Alabama is going to be in for a dogfight. But because they're at home, I'm going to go with the Roll Tide. I'm going to go Alabama 35-28.
If this matchup was happening earlier in the year, I would probably pick Oklahoma. I think Mater, I don't think he's found his rhythm that he had before the injury. Now he could get everything together. This offense can click, and they can go into Alabama and upset them. I think they have a chance. I think they are just as talented as Alabama, but I think Alabama's been rolling. I think that defense has looked like a Nick Saban style defense, the way they've been hounding that ball. And offensively, Ty Simpson has looked very impressive. He hasn't put up really gaudy numbers. He hasn't put up like a 400 passing yard style game, but he's been consistent. He's been able to use his legs. He's made key throws. He has athletes all across the board in the backfield with those receivers and some tight ends. So I'm gonna go with Alabama. I think this will be a close game. I'm gonna go. Let's go 24-23. I'm gonna go Alabama, but again, if Mater gets rolling, I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game.
Yeah. You got number 21 Iowa traveling to USC to battle the Trojans. The Trojans are coming off a big win over who they just faced? Northwestern? Was it Northwestern?
Yeah, I think it was Northwestern. I think.
Yeah, and they smoked them too. And I think Iowa's coming out. Did they come off with a loss?
Yeah, they lost to Oregon last week.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's gonna be the same thing, man. I just think USC's offense is gonna be too much for Iowa, man. I think actually the Iowa game was close. Actually, I think Oregon only won by
they only won by 2. It was like 18-16. Yeah.
But I think USC's offense is a little bit better than Oregon's this year. So I'm gonna go with Oregon. I think Jaden Maivia, I think he's gonna make some plays. They like that running back. I think his name is Caleb Miller. I think his name is, or King Miller. I think his name is. You got Mekhi Lemon, the wide receiver, who's projected to be a number 1 overall pick, or number 1 first round pick, should I say? I just think their offense is going to be a little bit too potent for Iowa, and they're at home. I'm going to go with USC I'm gonna go with a score of 31-21.
Yeah, if this game was in Iowa, I would trust that defense a little bit more. But in USC, them Iowa kids, they're gonna see them little cheerleaders, man. They're gonna be a little googly eyed over in LA, get that nice little weather, man. They just gonna be different, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna bring it. So I'm gonna go with USC. I think this is a route. I don't even think it's gonna be close. I think this offense is really good. And even they even got this defense playing pretty good. So, bro, let's go Trojans. I'm gonna go pick y'all, and I'm gonna go. Let's go 38-21.
Okay. You got another SEC matchup where you got number 10 Texas traveling to Georgia to battle the Bulldogs. Now, this is a big matchup and a big test for Arch Manning. How much better has Arch Manning got? Now, he's been playing a lot better these last few weeks, but Georgia has been rolling too. They've been in a lot of close games this year too. Pulled it out at the end. Man, I went back and forth with this game, man, and I'm gonna edge Georgia, but I think Arch is gonna have a good game, but I just think Georgia is gonna make a few more plays. I think Stockton's gonna make some plays, and I think the defense is gonna make a few plays. I got Georgia winning. I'm gonna go 35-28.
I think I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be the breakout. This is gonna be the Baker. This is gonna be the breakout Arch Manning game.
Yeah.
And I got Texas winning by 14.
Oh, he said 14.
I got Texas winning by 14.
If that happens, Arch Manning will, and he has a good game, he's gonna be on top of the Heisman.
Yeah. I got Texas winning 35-20.
Fine Bomb's gonna have an aneurysm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he will. Well, honestly, no. I think he was rooting for Arch Manning in the beginning. So
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He's gonna have an aneurysm because his boy finally made good on his word.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be different from Mark, man. I think this is gonna be the breakout Arch Manning game. I think he's learned a lot, especially going into Ohio State against that defense. Georgia, you said it before. They've been in a lot of close games, and they've been lucky in some of those. And they could have a couple more losses on that bracket. And this Texas defense is really, really good. I'm not look, the Georgia quarterback. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a big fan of his. Like, he has produced, but he has a lot of talent around him. I think this might be the best defense that Georgia has seen all year, me personally. And I think Arch Manning, he's been rolling, man. And I think he's ready for the moment, man. I think he's ready to go into that environment. He's mentally prepared himself. And I think we get the breakout game. I think we get the big breakout Texas game. They've been hyped. They're ready for this. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to push my chips all into the board. I could be wrong. And it's a 50-50 chance, you know what I mean? But I'm going to take it. I'm going to roll with Arch Manning. I like his swag. I've always been a big fan, even though all the stuff we talked about him and the inconsistencies and him not being ready. I think he would always be all right. You know what I mean? It's just he needs the reps. And he's going, and you put a young kid in an environment where his first game is Ohio State in a 1 versus 2 matchup, it's going to be tough for any kid. I don't care what quarterback it is, especially in their first big time matchup. But yeah, I'm going to go with Arch Manning. I'm going with Texas 35-21.
For sure. You got TCU traveling to number 12 BYU. BYU coming off a tough loss against Texas Tech. TCU is coming in 6-3. They're a pretty solid squad this year. If it was in TCU, I might went there, Mom. But I'm going to go with BYU. They're at home. They're coming off that tough loss. I think they want to get back on that field and erase what they just had that happened to them last week. So I'm going to go with BYU. I'm going to say, I'm going to go 28-24.
Upset number 2 for me. I got TCU beating BYU.
Okay.
And this is a game that feels like it's going to be like a 3 overtime type of game. This just feels that. I could see this going into multiple overtimes, and then it'll just be a bad turnover by the freshman quarterback, which I think he has a lot of promise, but it's something about I still got to see it for me to feel more comfortable with his throwing ability. He like the running game is amazing, but TCU's defense is nothing to sniff at. I think they played a lot better coming off of last year. I'm gonna go with TCU, and I think they win in like one of those multi-overtime games, and I think they win by 6. I'm gonna go like a 45-39.
Okay, and then we got a big Mountain West conference matchup. You got Boise State battling in San Diego State. Now this is going to be for the Mountain West pretty much, I think. consensus. I mean, so they got to do the Mountain West Championship, but I think this is whoever wins this game. I think wins the Mountain West. Both teams are really really good, but because they're at home, I'm gonna go with San Diego State to win this game. I saw one of their games, and I really do like their quarterback. I like the running back too. I'm gonna go with San Diego State in a high scoring game. I'm gonna go 38-35 San Diego State.
Yeah, I think this is a game of home field, and I like San Diego State too. I think they got a really solid squad. I like their running back. What's my man's name? His name is Sutton. Sutton. I like him. He's been playing pretty good. He has over 800 yards rushing. So yeah, I'm gonna go with San Diego State. I think it's gonna be a close game. Excuse me. And I'm gonna go. Let's go 30-27.
For sure. That's really all the big matchups this week. I know UNLV they face Utah State. Utah State's no slouch. They're 5-3, and we've seen that UNLV could lose to a 5-3 team. So if they could put out the showing that they put out last week, then you know what I'm saying, and that would be very impressive, and it'll look like they made some tweaks to the defense. So I'm still picking UNLV to win because they're at home. So. I think UNLV that they can score, so I'm gonna go like 38-21, something like that.
Yeah, and don't be surprised if my Florida Gators give Ole Miss a little scare. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Your boy got pitched.
Oh,
Lagway.
Yeah.
They put the other kid up in there. Lagway might leave.
He probably gonna leave. But again, it's the same conversation that I had with you a couple weeks ago. He has not shown improvement at all. And I get it. I know you kind of, you kept saying about, the quarterback, the coaching and all that type of stuff.
Well, I also heard him too, and I forgot about this. He did not go to spring ball. He did not do no spring ball. He didn't do no off-field stuff, off-season stuff. So that I think that held him back too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Obviously, benching him isn't... That's not going to look really good for him potentially coming back. But again, I think it all depends on what coach they bring in there and have a conversation with him and just see how it goes. But I think Florida's going to play with heart. But I'm not saying they're going to win the Ole Miss game. But I said, no, I wouldn't be surprised if they got a little early lead or something like that. They're going to play tough. They always play tough in the SEC games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. All right, man, that does it for our picks. All right, man. Let's do our fantasy league start and sit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. What you got?
So for my starts, I got Drake May versus the Jets, man. I just think that's an easy matchup. I get it; those Thursday night games could be a little tricky, but the Jets, look, man, they're not a really good team. They're not really a good defensive team anymore. Like their starting cornerback is gone. Their best defensive tackle is gone. And Drake May and those guys are just balling. So I got Drake May starting. I got my boy Ashton Genty against this Cowboys defense, man. Like he should be able to run all over this defense. I know our offensive line is still poor, but Ashton Genty should have a field day. I like Justin Jefferson against the Bears. Like I know the Bears have been playing pretty well, but that defense is still not good, and they're going to give up big yards. And I know me and you still have to see a lot more from JJ McCarthy, but he can throw the deep ball, and I think they can. I think they'll find a connection. I like my boy Brock Bowers against Dallas too. I think he should have a field day as well. Obviously, they don't have no one else to throw to but him. And then I added defense too. I had defense this week. I got the Packers versus the Giants defensive wise. If you need a defense, I think look at the Packers. I don't think Jackson Dart is going to play this week. Me personally,
yeah, it's James Wilson.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the Packers defense. I know it's defense, but any extra points, like I won my past week because my defense gave me like 20 points. So something to look at. As far as sits, I got Patrick Mahomes versus the Broncos. I know my man Cris ain't going like that, but I just think this Bronco defense is still good. I know Patrick Surtain probably isn't going to play, but I think they'll still give the Chiefs to run for their money, especially on the defensive side. David Montgomery against the Eagles. I'm gonna sit him as well. I think that Eagles defensive line, especially the way David Montgomery runs the ball. I like Jahmyr Gibbs in this matchup more than David Montgomery. I think they'll be able to confine him a little bit. I'm gonna piss off Cris a little bit more. I'm gonna sit Rashee Rice as well. I think they're gonna mainly focus on him. If the Chiefs win this game, I think it'll be a Kelsey or Xavier Worthy style game that will get them over the hump. Tight end, I'm gonna sit Dalton Kincaid. Why not? Every week they don't feature them. Bills don't feature any of their tight ends. So I would sit Bills tight ends every other week.
I think Kincaid might be out.
He might be out. Okay, I'm not sure. I just saw he was questionable, but if he does play, sit him out. Or if he doesn't play, sit out the other tight end. Just don't even do it. And then defense, sit the Vikings against the Bears. And then don't listen to AJ Brown. Like, keep him. Like, I know AJ Brown said I'd get rid of him on Janky Rado's stream. Keep him involved, man. Keep him.
He's trying to tell y'all, man. I'm with you on QB. I'm starting Drake May over this Jets defense. Like I said, they got rid of their two main pieces. So I think this defense is going to be able to be had. So I think Drake May is going to have a pretty good game against them. As far as I'm sitting Josh Allen against this Buccaneers defense. He has nobody to throw it to. And I think they're going to get him a couple of times on the ground. And I wouldn't be surprised if he throws an interception. So, as far as my running back, I'm starting HN versus the Commanders defense. They can be had on the ground. I think HN is going to have a really good game this weekend. So go ahead and start him. I'm sitting Derrick Henry against the Browns. I just think that Browns deep run defense is going to give him some fits, and they always play the Ravens pretty well. So as far as wide receiver go, I'm starting Jalen Waddle over the Commanders. Their corners are terrible. So I think Jalen Waddle's going to have a good game. And I know he said don't get rid of him, but I'm sitting A.J. Brown against the Lions because I don't think he's going to get any touches. So,
yeah.
And then tight ends, I'm with you. I'm starting your boy Brock Bowers. Load him up, man, because he's going to go out there. He's probably going to have 275 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He should.
And then I'm sitting Mark Andrews against the Browns defense.
For sure.
So. All right, man. We're going to give y'all a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Introduce yourself to Magnet, the ultimate sports drink. Are you ready to take your performance to the next level? Do you want a sports drink that eliminates the muscle cramps and fatigue when working out or training? Meet Magnet, the sports drink designed for athletes who refuse to settle for mediocrity. It's power-packed electrolytes and rehydrates and restores balance with their scientifically formulated blend with magnesium that fights fatigue and boosts endurance. It has natural ingredients made with real fruit extracts and no artificial colors or flavors because your body deserves the best. It has delicious flavors like mixed fruit and watermelon that keep you revitalized and ready for action. It will boost your performance with essential vitamins and minerals. Magnet fuels your workouts, helping you crush your goals. Join the Magnet movement whether you're training, competing, or simply staying active. Magnet is your go-to refreshment for peak performance. You can order it now on our direct link at drinkmagnet.com. Also, use promo code CHRISandMall to get $5 off your purchase. So don't wait. Again, that promo code is CHRISandMall to get $5 off your purchase. Get Magnet, push your limits, fuel your passion.
All right, man. Let's do our BetUS Surefire picks. All right, man. What you got?
So this week, I like the Bengals Steelers over. I like the over 48.5. I think that's just gonna be, throw the ball up and catch it. That's gonna look like backyard football over there. So I definitely like the over in that. I like the Chargers -3 against the Jags. I hate this Jags team. I think this Chargers. I know Chargers are dealing with a lot of injuries, but I trust this Chargers team a lot more, especially with that head coach. They're gonna play tough football. Jags are terrible. I like the Suns -4.5 against the Pacers. Pacers, they don't have anybody that's playing right now. They look horrible, and the Suns have been playing pretty good these last couple games. And then I'm gonna take the Cavs -7.5 against the Raptors. I'm not. Look, I don't have the most up confidence in that pick, but I'm gonna do it because the Cavs should be able to blow this team out. But the Cavs have been a little bit inconsistent as far as like what's been going on, and then obviously Darius Garland hurt that toe again, so who knows how long he'll be out. So those are my four for BetUS.
For sure. I'm taking the under in tomorrow's game. I think the Pats are going to win, but I still think it's going to be one of them ugly AFC East rival games. We've seen this year, these rival games, they've been ugly. And I still think they're going to win, but I got the under in this game. I'm taking the Bears +3 versus the Vikings because I just think the Bears are going to find a way to keep this game close, even if it's a push and Vikings find a way to win by 3. I still like the +3. And I like the +3 from the Seahawks over the Rams. I just think this team is rolling, man. And I think that this game is going to be super close. And even in this scenario, the Rams can win by 3. It could be a push. So I'm going to take the +3. So
yeah, for sure.
Go to any of our social media, man, and see our links for the BetUS app and, sign up, do all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. It's time for Maul's Random News, man.
Yes, sir.
It is now time for Maul's Random News.
All right, guys, another week of random news, man. Another week where we get to hear Chris's opinions about certain topics, man. Sir, are you ready?
I'm with it.
All right, man. First up, it finally happened. Mavs finally fired Nico Harrison. Let him go the other day. Obviously known for the trade he did back in February, where it sent Luka Doncic to the Lakers, Anthony Davis to the Mavs. Mavericks haven't started off pretty good. They're second to last place right now. They lost again tonight. I think they're 3-9. What's your overall thoughts with this Nico Harrison firing? Did they do it too soon? Did they do it too late? Do you think Nico's a scapegoat, like some certain players have said? What are your thoughts with this?
All of the above. No. I mean, I do think he was a little bit of a scapegoat because at the end of the day, the ownership had to sign off on this stuff. He couldn't make the move without confiding into the ownership and getting there okay. So, he made the move and it was stupid and it was dumb on hindsight. It didn't look real. And even though they, lucked up and got the number 1 overall pick and got Cooper Flag, it's just not worked out yet. Injuries kind of worked into that too, with the Anthony Davis injury. Still got Kyrie Irving on the pine right now. So it's just not been good for Nico. But, it is what it is, man. He probably still got some money coming his way. He's not going to be broke or anything. And I'm sure he'll get a job somewhere, maybe go over there to the Lakers and go chill with his homies.
I'm going to be honest, no one's going to hire that man. But do you think it's time for the Mavericks to blow it up? Do you think it's time they start shipping off AD, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, just some of the names that have been kind of linked to possibly being moved down?
I can see Klay being moved because he's not having a really good season already. So I can see him being somewhere, probably coming off the bench for some, really good team that needs, guy come in for a few minutes, shoot some threes, go back on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can see him doing that. Even Kyrie, see how that knee is. If that knee is right, then I can see him being a big trade piece too. Get some picks for him and maybe some cash and send him somewhere where they need it. Maybe Houston, you know what I'm saying? They need a point guard, you know what I'm saying? They can help them out. Somewhere like that. I can see that.
Yeah, I'll get my quick thoughts on this whole situation. Obviously, Nico, I appreciate you for what you've done. For changing our fortune, because we were heading down a dark hole. Even with the loss, we got drubbed today by the Thunder. I'm not surprised. Like, Thunder are a really good team, but I think they needed to do this. You can tell by the franchise and this fan base that they needed kind of this black cloud over them gone. Players, they needed it all. It gives them the green light to trade Anthony Davis, because if he was still there, he wouldn't be able to do it. I think Anthony Davis gets traded before the deadline. I personally think that when you start hearing these reports from a lot of people close to the team, Anthony Davis is going to be gone. Kyrie, I think, will be more of like a off season type of situation. But look, man, this team is going to be bad. Play through Cooper Flag. The draft, I've been preaching this for the last week. I've been telling you, I think this draft coming up is going to be huge. Set yourself up, you know what I mean? Because I don't think they have any of their first round picks after this year for a while. So this might be your only opportunity to get a top draft pick next to Cooper Flag. So make it count. So get some assets. Like, I don't think you're going to get the moon and the stars for Kyrie Irving and for Anthony Davis. You know, there's a lot of guys you can look into, like Brian Windhorst and all those guys. You know, they've been kind of throwing out some kind of fake trades that will be kind of similar to what you would possibly see in a real one. So, you know, if you're interested in that, look up those guys that they have enough. So, but I think it was well overdue. Next up, man, we're going to get into some women's college basketball, man. Audie Crooks went off tonight. She went off for 43.7 rebounds and 2 assists, all in 20 minutes. And Hannah Hidalgo, Notre Dame, she had 44 points, 16 steals, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Which one of these ladies do you think will win Player of the Year, and which one of these ladies do you think will have the better WNBA career?
Well, that's a tough one. I guess I would have to go with Hannah for both. Mm-hmm. Even though I think Audie Crooks could be good, the only thing with Audie Crooks, respectfully, is just the weight. Yeah, can she handle that WNBA? You know, I don't question her physicality because she has the size to handle physicality, but can she handle the tempo? You know what I'm saying? WNBA. I think Hannah's been nothing but great since she's been in here, and now that, you know, Olivia Miles isn't there, she's going to be more so count on. Even though they did get somebody to come over and transfer, I forgot the young lady's name, but I think the answer is Hannah for both.
Yeah, I agree. I think both of those ladies will be really good. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, man, Hannah, those numbers are insanely godly. Mm-hmm. Next up, man, the legendary Tony Reali, the guy who was from Around the Horn. You know, he recreated Around the Horn. It's called Around the Room, and he does it with sports content creators. What's your thoughts with this, and would you like to be a part of that show, sir?
Yeah, of course, man. And I think that's dope for him, man. Hopefully it takes off. Hopefully it gets a lot of viewership from the people who watched Around the Horn. Around the Horn was a staple of ESPN. Yeah. And Tony Reali, he's been there forever. Like I said, I remember Tony Reali when he was the correction man over at PTI. He would correct all their mistakes and stuff like that. And then for him to go over to Around the Horn and have his own show and been there for years, and for him to do this, hopefully it takes off and he's successful.
Nah, man, shout out to Tony Reali. Look, man, me and Chris are going to put our names in the hats. We would love to be a part of your show. Hey, yo, everybody, tag him, send it into him, man. Me and Chris want to be involved in that, man. I think it would be fun. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a legendary. And I think it'll be a true honor, man, to, you know, even be a part of something like that with Tony, man. He's a legend for sure. So shout out to him, man. Hopefully everything goes well with him. Next up, man, the legendary Chadwick Boseman. Obviously, it's been some years. How long has it been now since he's passing? Since Kobe, right? Like he passed the same year as Kobe, so it was a 2021, 2020. Yeah, something like that. Man, that's man, time's going by fast. But anyways, man, Chadwick Boseman, the late, great, legendary Chadwick Boseman, will finally begin his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame next week. What are your thoughts, man? And what are some of your favorite roles that Chadwick played in?
Well, first of all, well deserved. My man, he deserves that walk of fame. He was already on a legendary trajectory. Might have been the next Denzel Washington. That's how great he was.
He was amazing.
My favorite movie by him, I have a few, but I think 42. 42 was probably my favorite movie by him. He was really good in that movie. James Brown, he was good in that too. I like James Brown. So probably those two. I mean, of course, Black Panther is going to be up there, but as far as his other movies that, you know, he probably should get some credit for, I think there's those two. Oh, even though the movie was not realistic, I thought he was underrated in this movie. Was it Draft Day?
Oh yeah. He played the running back, right?
Yeah, linebacker.
Or linebacker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man. Shout out to Chadwick, man. We miss you, brother. We miss your acting skills, man. We miss everything, man. And what you did for the community as well, man. So prayers up to him, man. And congrats to him and his family for finally getting this honor, man. For real, man. It's well deserved. All right, man. Next up, man. After 232 years, the U.S. Mint has finally made the last penny. We're still waiting on the $20 bill that's supposed to have feature Harriet Tubman. Who knows when that's going to happen? But what are your thoughts with this, man? Are you going to keep your pennies, man, and collect them, man? It could be some vintage stuff, man. What are your thoughts with no longer having to deal with pennies any longer?
Hey, man, shout out to the penny, man. It had a long run, man, but all things come to an end. All good things come to an end, but no more penny.
Yeah, no more pennies, man. If you got some like the pennies with like the little different emblems and stuff like that, I'll say keep them. They might be worth some, you know what I mean, in the future. Who knows? You know what I mean? No more pennies are gonna get made, so they gotta be worth some in the future. We gotta see. All right, next up, man. It seems like Scary Movie 6 is coming around with order. Names of like Damon Wayans Jr., Kim Wayans, Heidi Garner have all been cast with Scary Movie, as well as Cherry O'Terry. She was the news anchor in the first one, and then Chris Elliott, he was the butler with the little hand. He's also coming back for Scary Movie 6. What are your thoughts with this, man? Seems like they're getting all the original cast back. How excited are you for Scary Movie 6?
I'm very excited because the Wayans are back, so it's gonna be funny.
No, absolutely. I think this is gonna be legendary.
We bringing back that spoof comedy too. I miss that. We need that.
Yeah, hopefully this brings back that era. You know what I mean? Hopefully this gets back to that uncut comedy, man, that people have no fear, just speaking out some stuff, man. And I can't wait for this movie to come out. Hopefully they kill it, man. So we'll see what's up. All right, next up, man, your girl Megan Thee Stallion says she wants to headline a future Super Bowl halftime show. She said it will be a big party. What's the likelihood that Megan Thee Stallion gets a Super Bowl bid? And then how much would you look forward to watching a Megan Thee Stallion Super Bowl halftime performance?
What you doing, man? What you trying to do, man?
What you mean?
You trying to line me up right now?
No, sir. This is the news. This is random news. This is random news segment. Just.
I don't think it's gonna happen. If it happens, it would have to be in correlation to somebody else.
Yes,
like somebody would have to bring her out. I don't think she's gonna get a headline if I'm Megan Thee Stallion. Sorry. No, I mean that respect for Megan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
but I wouldn't be mad at it.
No, I think every brother in this chat would admire the Megan Thee Stallion halftime show. Be a lot of booty shakings, but even though, hey man, them white owners, man, they might just do it just to have her on. You know what I'm saying? They might do it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see it.
You'll see what's up, man. They're probably paying for Sweetie anyway. Next up, the favorite movie you love to talk about, love to hate, but you love it. Blade reboot is reportedly still going ahead, but it's taking longer as the MCU wants to push it into the next saga. This is via the Cosmic Circus. What are your thoughts with this? I know you've had a lot of comments about Blade. You personally think it's not going to happen, but they keep saying it's going to happen. They're just going to push it back and involve it in the next saga. So what are your thoughts with this?
My thoughts is what comes out first? GTA
6 is coming out next year, so it'll be GTA 6. GTA 6
Batman 2.
Well, Batman 2 ain't coming out to 2028. We'll get GTA 6 first. It's coming out next November. I'm a guarantee that we get that next November.
Oh man. Hey man, it is what it is. Shout out to my child.
Are you over waiting for this movie?
I'm very over it. I'm done with it.
All right, man. All right, next up, man. Apple is doing some more innovation. Apple just launched digital ID in the US, allowing users to add IDs like passports to Apple Wallet and use them at TSA checkpoints across 250 plus airports for domestic travel. What are your thoughts with this? Do you think this is convenient, or do you think
Say that one time, sorry.
So Apple launched a digital ID in the US, allowing you, yourself, and everybody else to add their passports to Apple Wallet and use it for TSA checkpoints across airports. What are your thoughts with this? Do you like the idea? Some people in the conspiracy theorist realm say, it's just another way for them to track you. What are your thoughts with Apple adding the capabilities of passports?
This whole thing with they just trying to track, they can track you if they want to find.
I know.
If they want to get you.
I know they could ping your cell phone regardless. They don't even need your passport, dog. They don't need that. This is what conspiracy theories.
I know. I'm just saying the conspiracy theories is funny, man. Yeah, like, really gonna track me, dog. As soon as your Social Security was invented, it's over for you.
Yeah. Once they can track DNA and do all that, it's over. It's a wrap. They can ping your IP addresses, all that shit, man. They know what's up.
Done. But as far as this, TV. I mean, this is par for the course, man. Yeah. I mean, that's why they made the wallet, so you can put your ID. That's the next step. You're gonna be able to put your Nevada. You're gonna be able to put your Nevada ID or wherever you live, your ID in your iPhone wallet. You're gonna be able to put everything in there.
Yeah, this is just you can tell where the direction is going. Everything's just going to be a digital footprint. Sooner or later, it's going to be like those people in Europe. I remember watching some. It's like some business where everything was digitally implanted into your finger or some shit. It's going to be some shit like that in the next like 10, 15 years. You know what I mean? They're going to put the chip in you, man. Hey, yeah, I'm going to get the chip. They're going to force that chip. They're going to force it. They're going to put it in your food. They're going to do whatever they can to do. Like, that next little tetanus shot you get, that's when you're going to get it. So, it's going to happen. But at the end of the day, man, I think this is a good idea, man. It saves on stuff. Just make sure you don't lose your phone or you're kind of screwed. Next up, man, Chick-fil-A will be testing the new chicken and waffle sandwich in Baltimore and San Antonio starting December 1st. Will be available in original and spicy. What are your thoughts with this? Do you think this will make it to the main stage? And if they do, will you get it day one?
A lot of big bag energy going on. A lot of big bag energy, Chick-fil-A. But, whatever. As far as me, I don't know. I
Get the fuck out of here. You gonna get that? I'm gonna get that. That shit sound fire. That's big back, thick back, big neck, thick neck, all that shit. Give me 2 of them spicy chicken and waffles with some extra scissor rip. Come on, dog. If them waffles is flames,
stay away from that sugar.
We already know that chicken good. Man. Come on, dog.
Stay away from that sugar, man.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna eat it every day, but that might be the new breakfast sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It might compete with the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. That's all I'm saying. Big. Nah, man. I'm all about health. But hey, man, it'll be one of them days, man. It could be like a late night. Well, I don't have too many late nights, but it could be one of them days, man. Just a little Uber Eats. Yeah, Mark, come on, man. Uber Eats that shit, man. It's all good, baby. They ain't gotta see you be a thick neck. You know what I mean? They don't know who they dropping it off to.
Oh, they know. I guess the picture on the thing. Look at this big ass dude.
Yeah, most likely them niggas would probably fucking steal your goddamn food or some shit.
It might.
Yeah.
Be careful.
All right, next up, man, we got some NBA. The Rockets, Timberwolves, and Hawks will have new uniforms next season. What are your thoughts, man? Should they go back to their old school uniforms? What uniforms would you like to see all three of these teams get?
Shoot, I don't know, man. Houston. Probably the early 2000 jerseys.
Man, yeah, give me the one with the rocket on them shits. I love them jerseys.
Back when Stevie Francis and all them.
Yeah, that one was fire. Yep.
Timberwolves. Give me the old school Christian Laettner, Isaiah Ryder ones, man.
Nah, yeah, them shits is fire. Or the KG joints. KG joints.
What's the other team?
The Hawks.
The Hawks. Give me the Dominique Wilkins, dog.
You already know what's up. I like that. I think a lot of these teams should go back to their old school uniforms. Even the NFL, I think they should. I like them Seahawks old school uniforms were fire. The Tampa Bay joints was fire. They need to just go back to the old school joints. They were way better.
The Chiefs are wearing their old school joints.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all, because y'all basic. But I'm talking about like NBA teams and stuff like that. Certain NFL teams, the old school joints was just way better, man. It's not even close, man. It's really not close. All right, next up, man. Clippers got some bad news. It's not been a great year for the Clippers with everything going on. But Los Angeles Clippers guard Bradley Beal has a fracture in his hip and will undergo season-ending surgery. I want to wish him prayers and all that to begin with. But what are your thoughts with this, man? Seems like the Clippers keep getting bad news after bad news ever since the training camp started. Where do you think this falls with the Clippers, and do you think they still make the playoffs?
John Moran, get ready to put that Clippers jersey on, player.
Oh my God, he ain't gonna fix shit. He ain't gonna fix nothing.
I ain't saying he's gonna fix it. I'm just telling you. I ain't saying he's gonna fix it.
All right, man. Next up, man, PlayStation. They revealed a new 20-inch gaming monitor, which will have a DualSense charging station attached to the monitor. What are your thoughts with this, man? And also the PlayStation Portal. Obviously, they added more games, so you don't have to actually connect your PlayStation Portal to your PlayStation anymore. I think they have over 4,000 plus games now that you can stream through the cloud. What are your thoughts with these two things with PlayStation, and what's your interest level on getting one of these two items?
How much they cost?
I think I saw where the monitor was like $3 something.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. Okay. What about the PlayStation Portal?
Well, how much is the portal?
I think the portal was like 200.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Dog, nothing impresses you, dog.
Oh, anything over 100, man. I'm good, man.
All right, next up, man. It finally happened, man. It finally happened. A woman in Japan just married an AI character she built with ChatGPT. What are your thoughts with this? And could this be the new wave of relationship love?
I mean, duh. I saw a report that they said by the year 2030, 2 out of 1 men will have sex with a robot.
Why gotta be men though? It could be a female too.
I'm just telling you what the report. I'm telling you what the report said. 2 out of 1.
Who do you think has sex with a robot first, a man or a woman?
A man, he's gonna tear that thing up.
A woman, bro. She already uses a robotic.
Brain.
She already uses a robotic penis.
But man, come on, man.
Come on, man. Women are more freaks than men.
You bring that girl. You get that girl with them with a big ass and some big ass titties, talking that stuff.
Well, you gonna be the first one. You gonna be the first one to line them up. You gonna be the first one to order one.
No, I'm not.
You gonna order you a Brittany, a Monica.
I got the real thing.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right, next up, it seems like we got some clarity on Jake Paul. Seems like he's going to sign a match with Anthony Joshua. They're finalizing the deal per Mike Compinger for a heavyweight fight on Netflix in December in Miami. Seems like Anthony Joshua will replace Gervonta Davis in the fight with Jake Paul. What are your thoughts with this?
Joshua,
are you more
whoop his ass?
Are you intrigued? Are you gonna watch this?
Yes, I'm gonna watch this. See Jake Paul. This is what we talking about. Step up to the challenge. Stop being a sucker.
Okay. So you applaud Jake Paul for accepting this fight with Anthony Joshua.
This is a risk. He can get his jaw knocked off his face. What is gonna happen?
Right, what is your betting line for Anthony Joshua not getting knocked out?
I don't know, because Joshua got a soft ass chin.
He do, dog. I know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This is about to be a paid. This motherfucker about to get knocked out, bro. It's about to
he better paid. Not. If he
about to get paid, bro.
Dive,
I'll tell you, bro. He gonna take the dive, bro.
I don't want to see him box no more.
His boxing career done, bro. He taking. No,
it's
money,
not.
Man.
He still got some fights he could line up.
Does he? What fight? What fight he got lined up that you want to see?
He could still fight Fury.
You really want to see Anthony Joshua?
I would watch it. I would watch it.
Okay.
He can still fight Wilder too.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems like Jake Paul seems like you got it. Seems like you got people that'll probably be intrigued. It's free, so it's free. So, all right. Next up, a whites only community in Arkansas is developing. An interview happened on local news. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then just want to get your opinions and your thoughts on this report. So,
way they want to. Application process, including a questionnaire and an interview with the Board of Trustees. How would you defend what you do here? We're not trying to oppress any other group. In fact, we would want to help other groups also have their own spaces if that's what they want. Do you understand why some people, though, might see what you're doing as racism? Sure, of course. But I also don't know exactly what racism is. The concept has shifted over the years. If racism is hating other groups of people, I would say we're not racist. If racism is valuing your racial heritage and wanting to perpetuate it, well, then by that definition, yeah, we're racist. Butch Dale lives in nearby Ravenden. He's a city councilman.
All right, that was just a little bit of that news clip. What are your thoughts with what he said and them developing their own whites only community in Arkansas?
This passive aggressive ass racism. That's what this is. It's passive aggressive racism. We're not racist because we don't hate other groups, but we don't want y'all to come to our communities.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these people. They get stupid and dumb every year.
Yeah, and then just being like, you don't know what racism is. Like,
could you imagine brothers and sisters coming together and saying, "Hey, we're gonna make an all-black community. Y'all can't come in." They would bomb that mother. Trump would go in there. Trump would go in there with a army helmet and a bazooka and blow that.
Well, the reality is we did have that, and then they came and stole all the shit.
Black Wall Street. They destroyed us.
Harlem.
What's the other?
They gentrify everything. What you talking about, bro?
That too. But there's I forgot the name of the place. I think it's in Georgia somewhere. But they flooded it on purpose, and now it's a lake, and it's said to be haunted. Like the souls there, they like if you go there, you don't return.
Look, man, at the end of the day, we've had our own communities. Y'all took it, y'all burned it, y'all did whatever y'all wanted to it, and then y'all pushed us into ghettos, which I guess is our new neighborhoods and places within the inner cities. So look, man, y'all can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, look, if y'all want to do that, by all means, go do it. I'm not gonna lose sleep over y'all having your own white community. If that's what you want to do, that makes you happy, cool. At the end of the day, as long as you ain't out there hurting people, killing black folks, that's just black folks.
That's just my question. Like, if we'll
mind our business. Mind your business.
Me and Maul is on a road trip and we didn't know about this city and we just so happen to need some gas.
Yeah,
y'all gonna let us get some gas? Or
let's get us gas and leave. We ain't trying to stay there. I don't want to be out there.
Get your black ass out of here.
Yeah, well, I need gas, brother. You gonna give me my gas, or so I can leave, or you just gonna stare at me? We can just sit here and be mad at each other. Like, make it make sense. All right, man. We got a couple more. Somebody made a take, and I want your opinion. He thinks that brisket should be the meat of Thanksgiving and not turkey. Do you agree or disagree with that take?
I am not mad at it, brother. Hey, brisket is bomb.
So you agree? You think the Thanksgiving meat should be a brisket?
I would take. I'm not gonna say it's the national, but I would take brisket over turkey.
Yeah.
I love me some brisket now.
Do you have any other meats that you think should replace turkey as the
ribs, nigga?
Ribs.
Ribs on the slab of ribs on Thanksgiving.
Yo, Mark, what do you think should be the meat for Thanksgiving?
He's from Kansas City too. He know.
You gonna go ribs? You gonna go with brisket? You gonna go with turkey? What you got? What you got? Smoked hot links? What you got, man? Let us know. We got a couple more. NBA, they announced their new All-Star format. The 2026 NBA All-Star Game will debut a new U.S. versus World format. Will be airing Sunday, February 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Two U.S. teams and one international team will compete in a round-robin tournament with 4 12-minute games. 4 games, 12 minutes each, round-robin, championship. And there'll be a total of 24 players, all-stars, 12 from each conference, and they will be selected without regard to their position. So it doesn't matter what position they are. They're just going to pick the 24 best players. What are your thoughts with this new format, and could you possibly see this succeeding?
I guess. I think the world. I mean, we all know the world's gonna come to play.
Yeah.
It's all about the U.S. teams. But y'all gonna come to play.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna come take this serious. This ain't
Yeah.
no joke. 'Cause I told you. I'm saying. I've always said the world. They take that shit serious, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. It could work if U.S. takes it serious. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll see what's happening. A couple more. Next up, Curse I think that's Gondrizik. You know, the fine ass girl. You know the
Oh,
fine ass girl.
her. He used to play WNBA.
Yeah. So she's gonna make her Playboy debut.
Hey.
She's gonna be on the next Playboy. She's gonna be on the cover. What are your thoughts with this, man? And will you be buying a copy?
Okay. No, I'm not gonna buy a copy, but she does get flowers of the week.
Nah, she do. Shout out to her, man. I'm gonna check out some of the photos. So we'll see what's up. And let's see. Do I have anything else? One more. I'll keep it like this last one. The Kings are preparing to gear up to do a full rebuild. They plan to explore trades with Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, and DeMar DeRozan, and others as well. What are your thoughts with this? And where would you like to see each of these young gentlemen go? Like, what teams would you like to see these guys get traded to?
Send Sabonis to Charlotte.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan.
Send him back to Toronto. Send him back to Toronto. Send him back to Toronto.
I guess so. I don't know. Drake might not like that. So I don't know.
He could be a Clipper. I could see a Clipper situation with him. Yeah, I could also see maybe.
Where is he from?
He's from LA. Oh. He's from LA.
Yeah, probably Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers. I can see Clippers. And what about Zach LaVine?
I don't know. Send him to the Heat, I guess. I don't know.
The Heat. Yeah, I can see the Heat. I can see the Heat, or maybe Zach LaVine's tough. Yeah, I can see like the Heat. I can see like them trying to go on in, or maybe like a Nets situation. But if they want, I don't think they would want to do. I don't know where you would send Zach LaVine. Honestly, he's tough.
That's what I'm saying. Because ain't he a wing?
He's like a 2. He's like a 2. It has to be somebody swinging for the fences. Maybe like a Milwaukee Bucks. They need some more. They feel like they need some more scoring or something like that.
That would be a good one.
Maybe Memphis if they want to add more scoring. If they don't want to trade Ja and trade some other assets, I don't know why would they do that, but yeah, I don't know. But that's it.
I like the Bucks one. I like that.
The Bucks, for sure. Well, that's it, man. That's all I got for random news this week.
For sure, man. All right, man. Let's do our week 11 game picks.
Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's kick this thing off. Tomorrow we got Thursday Night Football. Jets traveling to the New England Patriots. The Jets coming off of a big win over the Browns. Pats coming off a big win over the Buccaneers. Drake May, he's looking like an MVP candidate right now. Look, man, I think this game, like I said, it's going to be one of those in the beginning. It's going to be kind of slow. It's going to be one of them weird rivalry games. But I do think that the Patriots will pull away in the second half of the game. I got the Patriots winning 24-10.
Nah, same here. I think the Patriots win this game. The only hope that the Jets have is that Breece Hall has like a hell of a running performance, and keeps the ball away from this Patriots offense. But this Patriots defense is too good. I can see a lot of turnovers. I can see like a 31-10 game.
You got the Commanders traveling. This is actually an early morning game. Commanders traveling to the Dolphins, traveling to overseas, should I say. The Dolphins coming off a big win over the Bills. Commanders coming off a tough loss. I'm going to go with the Dolphins winning this game. I just think the Commanders are too depleted at this point in time. No Jaden Daniels, no Terry McLaurin. Just everybody's getting hurt left or right. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins 31-21.
Yeah, it sucks. You're trying to promote the game, football. They're going to Spain. They're playing in Spain. You would like for Jaden Daniels and everybody to be healthy to, promote the game a little bit better. But unfortunately, that will not happen. Look, man, these international games are weird. They're really weird, man. Yeah. Should the Dolphins win? They probably should. They've been playing the better football. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick the Commanders because this will be the type of thing that will usually happen, where the Commanders they'll play well. You know what I mean? And Dolphins and Tua will throw 3-4 interceptions, keep it close, and and then Marcus Mariota will win the game. So I could see a situation like that. I'm gonna go. Let's go 21-20.
You got the Bengals. The Bengals traveling to Pittsburgh to battle the Steelers in an AFC North rival game. We all know that the Bengals, both defenses are actually not that good at all. But Steelers look like they can't score without getting the ball to DK. The running game can't get going. But I do think they get some things going against this offense or this defense of the Bengals. But I'm going with the Bengals to win 35-24.
Yeah, both of these defenses are terrible. They're really bad. I'm gonna go with the Bengals because I just trust this offense more. It's kind of sad, like we're pretty much getting the old man battle again. But
okay, Mark, I see you 37-30.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I just think that the Bengals, they kind of may see a light at the end of the tunnel with Joe Burrow practicing again, and I'm gonna go Bengals. I think they'll win 33-27.
Then you got the Chargers traveling to Jacksonville. Chargers coming off a big win over. They just faced.
Oh, the Chargers. I think they play like.
Who they play? They
beat the Steelers. Yeah, they beat the Steelers.
That's right. That terrible game. And then you got the Jags coming off a terrible loss against the Texans. Look, man, playing in Jacksonville, that sun, it just wears on you, and it's a tough game to play. I still don't believe in the Jacksonville because I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence. I believe in Justin Herbert a little bit more, but I do think this is going to be closer than what people give it credit for. So I'm going to go Chargers 24-21.
Yeah, like, let's be honest. Like, why would you pick the Jags in anything? Why? If you're gonna bet the Jags, just give me the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I trust this Chargers team way more, surprisingly, and it's just mainly because of their head coach. As long as Justin Herbert is playing, I would pick the Chargers to win 10 out of 10 against this Jaguars team. So I'm gonna pick them. I actually like Mark's score, 24-17. I could see a score like that. So I agree with Mark.
You got the Buccaneers traveling to Buffalo to face the Bills. Bills coming off of a disappointing loss against the Dolphins. Buccaneers coming off a disappointing loss against the Patriots. Look, man, the Bills got to show me something for me to pick them against a team like the Buccaneers. I'm sorry. I just think Baker Mayfield's playing better football than Josh Allen right now. I just don't think the Bills have the guns to face off against this Buccaneers team. So I'm going to go Buccaneers 35-20.
Yeah, I just think the Buccaneers have the better offense, and then I don't think the Bills have the defense to stop this said offense. You know what I mean? And let's be real, this Buccaneers offense ain't even really fully healthy yet, which is the scary thing about it. You know what I mean? They're still trying to get Chris Godwin up to speed. They don't have Mike Evans, but Irvin's still out. Like, imagine if this team was healthy going up against this team. This would be terrible. So, yeah, I don't care if this was in Buffalo, Tampa, the Moon, whatever. I'm taking the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks because the Bills are terrible. The Bills suck. The Bills are not good. They are Superman, and that's it. It's just Superman, and that's it. And a player that should be top tier as well, but they refuse to feature him at all. So I'm going with the Bucks until proven otherwise.
You got a NFC North rivalry game. You got the Bears traveling to the Vikings. Vikings coming off a tough loss over against who the Vikings just play?
The Vikings, they lost to the Ravens.
And the Bears, they just won against the Commanders. Was it Commanders?
No, they beat the Giants.
That's right. Because what's the name got hurt. They probably should have lost that game.
Yeah.
So you know how these AFC North rivalry games are. They're going to be tight. They're going to be contested. But I think that it's going to come down to a field goal. I think the Bears get the ball last. I think they march down to the field, get a game-winning field goal. I got the Bears winning 27-24.
Yeah, I think this is just a game of which quarterback you trust the most. Because in hindsight, the Vikings have the better defense compared to what the Bears have.
They do.
But I feel like I trust the Bears offense more than the Vikings right now. I just think Caleb Williams has things under control. He doesn't really turn over the ball. The way he's been using his legs has been magical. Really, really good. So I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. I think they go into Minnesota. I think they win a good game. I just don't have trust with JJ McCarthy right now. I think it'll be close to game just because of divisional purposes. And I'm gonna go 28-24.
You got the Houston Texans traveling to Nashville to face the Tennessee Titans. The Texans coming off of a comeback win over the Jags. Titans were on a bye week. Look, man, the Titans are not good. They're just not. I don't know if C.J. Stroud is playing this week. I don't know if he's out still. But even with Davis Mills, I'm still taking the Texans. I just think they have a little bit more and I think that defense is going to give Cam Ward some problems and force him into some turnovers. I got the Texans winning 24-17.
I don't know how you're confident in picking the Texans.
I'm not, but I'm just not. I just like Mark said, Texans by default. It could be a lower scoring game. It could be like 17-10.
If it's CJ Stroud, I hear you. But if it's Mills, look, I know the Titans are terrible, but I think they found a way to win that game. I think they do. I think low key, I think the Titans have been playing better football. Like they haven't been winning games, but I think they've looked a little bit better. If Davis Mills is playing, I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take the Titans.
I think Danielle Hunter and them about to feast on.
I hear you, bro. But even the defense has been kind of up and down. They've been kind of up and down too. Mm-hmm. And then D'Amico Ryan's like, look, I think he's a great defensive coordinator, but he's left a lot to be desired as a head coach, at least this year.
The Carolina Panthers traveled to the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons coming off a tough overtime loss against the Colts. Panthers coming off a tough loss against. They just lose to somebody who sucked.
Who, the Falcons?
No, the Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers lost to the Saints.
That's what I thought. Man, I don't know who's gonna win this damn game. I really don't. It's just like the last game.
Bro, I don't know, man.
I don't know who's gonna win this game. So by default, I'm gonna go with the Panthers because I don't trust the Falcons whatsoever. I just don't. So I'm gonna go with the Panthers, 24-21.
You know what you do? You take that last penny that was created and you flip it, and whatever it lands, that's who you pick. Whoever you decide whose heads and whose tails.
I might pick a tie.
At this point, man, I don't know. Ain't this the game where the Falcons scored no points? Ain't this the game rematch where they didn't score nothing?
Yeah.
That one game? Yeah. I don't know, man. Should the Falcons win this game? I don't know if they should. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Panthers. I guess I'll go with the Panthers. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Panthers just because I like Bryce Young. I just like Bryce Young better than Michael Penix, so I'm going to go with them.
Sometimes some of them throws from Michael Penix, man. I don't know because it's left-handed, but it just be looking weird.
Yeah, it should be a get back game, Mark. But we all know the Falcons. They ain't got it like that. They ain't got no toughness.
Give the ball to Bijan, maybe so.
Yeah, Drake London been balling too. So like
he has been balling,
but
he showed me something this year because I was kind of with him. I was just like,
yeah, could this be just a 1 year? It could just be a little 1 year thing, but. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, this game is. I'm not watching this game. I'm not going to watch this game.
Who is? If you watch this game, you're a sick man.
The only way I'm watching this game when red zone pops in for when the red zone touchdown coming in.
Maul's favorite team, the Packers, are facing the Giants. Packers coming off a tough loss against the Eagles. Giants coming off a tough loss against we just talked about it. Who was it?
No, the Bears.
Look, no Dart. Jameis Winston is starting. Look, man, James is gonna let it fly. but he also gonna let it fly to the other two. And I think he's gonna throw a couple of interceptions and lose them the game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a low scoring game, but I'm gonna go with the Packers 17-10.
I low key look. Listen here, man. This Packers offense is trash.
Oh, the niggas can't catch it.
Packers offense is trash. The receiving core is terrible. All they really got is Josh Jacobs, and then Tucker Kraft hurt himself. And Jordan Love. I've been trying to like him. I can't do it. But I agree with you. Jameis Winston could have 400 yards, 4 TDs, but he'll have 5 interceptions in this game. And I love Jameis. I love Jameis.
I love Jameis.
I love him a lot. Hopefully one day I'll get the opportunity to meet that man because I think he's just an uplifter. I think he puts a smile on anybody's face. I'm gonna be rooting for him. I'm gonna be like because low key, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a good game and beat the Packers. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's gonna be a close game. Because I don't trust this Packers team at all. And obviously, this is gonna be the first game without Brian Daboll, so we got to see how they react to that. Like that could be big too. Because I think Brian Daboll. I think the way they were playing, I don't think he should have got fired. I think they were playing some really good football. It's just he had some bad injuries that came across, and with Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, and Cam Scatterboo. But if all those guys were healthy, I think this team is in a great spot to make the playoffs. So I don't know how those players feel about Brian Daboll, but we're gonna find out. Because if they really did like him, then I don't know how hard they're gonna play. So I'm gonna go with the Packers. Though.
Shout out to Mike Kafkas.
I told you, hey, Mark, thank you for listening to me, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I've been trying to tell y'all, man. You and Chris are finally starting to see the light.
I ain't finally.
You still got faith in the Pack?
I know. Yeah, when Tucker Kraft went down, it was over. And then I'm watching this game, and say what you want about Jordan Love, but his receivers were selling on him on that game. Dog, it was plenty of times when the ball was coming right to them and they dropped the pass. Dobbs, Wicks.
Wicks is terrible. Wicks was bad. He kept trying to throw him the ball. And he kept trying.
He was open. He was wide the fuck over and he kept dropping the ball.
This team is terrible, dog. This team is overhyped.
If they catch any of those passes, they might win the game.
They need a receiver, brother. Look, if this team would have traded for Jacoby Myers, I would be a little bit more up with this team. If they traded for a Chris Olave or Jalen Waddle, I would be more up for this team. But this receiver core is so bad. So bad. They compete with the Bills as far as with the worst receiving core.
Yeah, it's not good. You got a big NFC West matchup. You got the Seahawks traveling to LA to face the Rams. Both of these teams are riding high right now. This is a tough one to pick, you know what I'm saying, because I think both teams are good. Matthew Stafford is playing out of his mind. I don't know if Devontae Adams is playing with that back.
He got the sciatica. He got the bronze sciatica.
But I know they're on the road, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks in a high-scoring game, man. I think they get the ball last. They march down the field, they kick a game-winning field goal. I got the Seahawks winning 31-28.
I don't know who's going to win this, and I only say this because they're so evenly matched, man. This is a really good game. They're really familiar. They're really similar, especially with the addition of Rashid Shaheed to this team. Very similar. I think I'm going to side with you, though. I think I'm going to go with the Seahawks because I just think, especially the way they've been playing the first half of these first 2 games, they've been dominant. I'm talking about, I think the last 2 weeks they scored over 28 points in the first half. So, and I get it. One of them was against the Commanders, and we all know how bad that defense is. And I get it. This one and was against the Cardinals, and we know what kind of situation they're in. But still, against NFL competition, that is impressive. That is impressive. And so, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because I think both teams are playing really great football. I want this to go into overtime. I want this to be a great game. Let's make it. I'm gonna say they're gonna go to overtime, and it's gonna be a 35-34 game. I think the Seahawks pull it out, but this game could go either way. Either way, man, this is gonna be an excellent matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you. You got the 49ers, another AFC West or NFC West matchup. 49ers traveling to the Cardinals, both of them coming off of tough losses. This one is a hard one to pick, man, because 49ers are just they're banged up, dog. And Cardinals, Jacoby, he can only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he's playing solid, he's not playing bad.
I think Marvin Harrison's out too.
Is he out?
I
Yeah, I think
he's.
Yeah, I can see. I think I saw that. I'm going with the 49ers. I got them winning in a kind of a slog fest. I'm gonna go 24-21.
Yeah, I think if you got no Marvin Harrison, you got no James Conner, you got no Kyle Murray. Obviously, Jacoby has played pretty good.
You might want to start Trey McBride as well.
Yeah, Trey gonna get all the love. But is Brock Purdy playing?
I think they said
he's practicing. I saw he's practicing, but I think either way, it doesn't really matter. I think the 49ers win, even though they had a tough loss last week against the Rams. They're still playing hard. You can still see they're still playing hard. Just a couple bounces didn't go their way. That game was close in the third quarter, but then the Rams just kind of pulled away. But I'm gonna go with the Niners, man. I think they win the game. I just think that both teams are pretty depleted with injuries, but when you don't have your star receiver, I think that hurts as well. So
you got the Ravens traveling to Cleveland in an AFC North matchup. Ravens have been looking pretty good these past week. Their defense has actually looked pretty good too. The Browns, look, they got Dylan Gabriel. It's not good over there. It's just not. My man can't throw the football whatsoever. But Kevin Stefanski said he's still starting. So whatever. I think the defense is going to hold on for a little bit for the Browns, and then I just think it's going to be just too many 3-and-outs, and I just think they're going to get tired. They're going to be like, whatever, man. I just think the Ravens are just the better team. I got the Ravens winning 24-10.
Yeah, Ravens are winning. I think this is not even close. I think Derrick Henry has a good game. I think Lamar Jackson has a really good game. This Browns team couldn't even beat the Jets last week. So what do you think is going to happen with this Ravens team? Like the Ravens smell blood with this division. They know they even with the slow start that they have have this in the palm of their hands. They have all the control in the world. They are the best team in this division, and I don't even think it's close. I'm gonna go like a 35-13 game. Dylan Gabriel gonna have a long day.
You got a big AFC West matchup. You got the Chiefs traveling to the Broncos. Broncos coming off of a win over your Raiders was probably one of the worst games of the season.
Between that and the Eagles game, it's funny. The week started off with a terrible 10-7 game and ended with a terrible 10-7 game. Both of them games is terrible.
Chiefs coming off a bye week. Chiefs tend to have the upper hand when they're coming off the bye week, but this is different this year. They're 5-4 this year. They are hungry. They need this game if they want to stay alive in the AFC West and even in the playoffs. If you want to say the playoffs too, Broncos, they have a huge opportunity right here. If they win this game, they pretty much stamp themselves as the AFC West champions this year. Yeah. But I do not trust this Broncos offense whatsoever. I just don't. I think their defense is going to keep them in the game. I think it's going to be a slog fest in the beginning. I think in the fourth quarter, I just think we're going to pull away. And I got us winning 27-17.
Man, I love seeing y'all sweat. Y'all need to win this game. Y'all need to win this game. Y'all don't have no tiebreakers against anybody with relevance right now. And y'all are down, 2.5 games within the division or something like that. Yeah. Y'all need this game. Y'all need this game desperately, badly. You think I'm picking y'all? Hell nah. Hell nah. No, Mark, I'm not picking y'all. Chris, no, I'm not picking y'all.
No, of course you're not.
I want the Broncos to win. I want the Broncos to win.
What's your score, man?
I'm going to go, and it sucks that there's no Patrick Surtain. I would love to see that matchup with him or Rasheed Rice, but I'm going to go Broncos. I'm going to still mark score. I'm going to go 24-17. Broncos.
For sure. Then you got the Sunday night game. You got the Detroit Lions traveling to Philadelphia to face the Eagles. Big NFC matchup. This could be number 1 seed Inklings. Look, man. This Eagles, like the defenses look good. Jalen Phillips, he's stepping right in. Nolan Smith is back.
Amazing. He looked amazing.
Nolan Smith is back.
Brandon Graham, even his old ass.
Graham, the defensive line looks like it's
Quentin Mitchell looked amazing too. He's locking motherfuckers up.
He is. I just don't. This offense, dog, it just still leaves so much to be desired. I get it. They win games, but it's like you can't do this against the Lions, bro. They show up like they showed up against the Packers. This offense, they gonna get smoked on that field.
Yeah,
they will get smoked.
Yeah,
I got the Lions winning though. I got to win 35-24.
Listen, I listen to AJ Brown, and I'm gonna side with him. I think AJ Brown should get more love, and it's not because he's on my fantasy team, but I just think that when you give AJ Brown the opportunity to get the ball, and then some of the moments, even with Devontae Smith, like you make big plays. I don't understand why they don't throw the ball and make opportunities more for these guys. I think they should. Even with all the drama and all that going on, this team is still one of the best teams in the NFC. They've still beaten the Chiefs. They've beaten the Buccaneers. They've beaten all these great teams. And they're at home. If this was in Detroit, I think I would side with you. I think this is going to be a great matchup. Really good matchup. But look, man, I think with all the noise with AJ Brown, I think they're going to show him some love. Look, they are banged up. The Detroit Lions are banged up on that back line. Branch got hurt last week. I don't know if he's playing. Terry Arnold, I think he's still dealing with his knee injury, but he did come back to play and all that stuff like that. They are still banged up. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I think they do win. I do think they feature AJ Brown, Devontae Smith a little bit more, get this air attack going. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to go, let's go 28-25. Great game. But I think Philly edges it out and wins this game.
Sure. Then you have the game of the week, the Cowboys versus Mars Raiders.
Yeah. Yep. This is game of the week. That's what these fucking ticket prices keep showing me. I don't know why, though. I don't know why. These ticket prices say game of the week. Shit, the fuck? I was looking at tickets right now, and I'm like, bro, they still going for $1,300, $800 some bucks now. I'm like, y'all tripping. $500 for nosebleeds for this bullshit, y'all.
They want to see them Cowboys, man.
Come on, dog. Come on, man. This game ain't worth no $500 nosebleeds. I should get a chicken sandwich and a fucking autograph to go to this fucking goddamn game. The fuck are you talking about?
Look, man, I'm gonna be interesting to see how Quentin Williams looks in this game, man. See if he can disrupt Geno. Is Geno even playing? Is he hurt?
Nah, I think he playing.
Oh man, look, man, the Cowboys' defense is not good, but we'll see how they look with the additions of Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson. See if that helps them as far as pass rush goes and the run. I still think that back end is acceptable for anything. I think Brock Bowers will have a good game in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Thornton has a pretty solid game too. Maybe even Tyler Lockett, his old ass. And even Genty. I think Genty can get this Cowboys defense to a run on them. But I just think the Cowboys offense is just they're gonna show up this week. They're coming off a bye week. I'm gonna go Cowboys 38-27.
Look, man, this offensive line sucks. The coach sucks. He doesn't put our guys in great positions. Geno Smith is terrible. Pete Carroll is old as dirt. His schemes are so outdated and played. It's like you're still using Microsoft 95. That's pretty much what our team looks like. And you got Quentin Williams. He's gonna probably have a field day. I don't know what his snap count is gonna be against us. But yeah, and then also I think the Cowboys are gonna play pretty inspired with Marshawn Nealon. This is the first game of them playing since that. And I think they're going to play some very, very inspired football, a very emotional football game for those guys. Look, man, this offense, this Dallas Cowboys offense is going to have a field day. CeeDee Lamb's going to have a field day. George Pickens is going to have a field day. Javonte Williams is going to have a field day. Like Jake Ferguson, all these guys are going to have field days. You got to take the Cowboys. You got to take the Cowboys. As a Raiders fan, I'm tired of seeing my team lose, but the reality is this team is not good, and the Cowboys should win this game, and they should win it easily. I'm gonna go like a 31-14 game. But yeah, like, and then these ticket prices are crazy. I don't know why people are still charging $5. And I get it; it's probably mainly for Cowboys since it's the Cowboys. But I would like to go to this game, but I'm not paying more than $100 for a ticket to go to see my team get their ass whipped. Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
That does it for our NFL Week 11 picks.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about Travis Hunter missing the whole season?
Man, it sucks. You know what I mean? It sucks that he got hurt in practice, and you know he hurt his LCL and he got surgery. I'm sure he'll be back, but I think him, his team, and the Jaguars and that front office and coaching staff, they need to sit down with him and try to figure out a real plan for him. I think they need to make a decision on what side of the football he wants to play, because he's already hurt his knee. And I know that's been a big topic of conversation with him when he got drafted. And a lot of players, I think we've heard from like Ryan Clark and some of the other guys where they think that he should focus on one. And then I think a lot of them, people said, I think he should mainly focus on defense and then, you know, have gadget plays for him in certain capacities on the offensive side, which I think I would agree. I think that would help the situation with Brian Thomas. I think they were trying to find a way to feature both of them in a sense. When you already have a true number one with Brian Thomas, get your cornerback, because we see around the league, not everybody has elite cornerbacks. And I think Travis Hunter is an elite cornerback. You have that advantage. So you have your cornerback, you have your star receiver, make it happen. I think that's a big topic of conversation that they need to sit down and have him with. We know what kind of ultra talent that Travis Hunter is, but we'd rather see you have a long career and just focus on the defensive side of the ball, and we'll find ways to get you on the offensive side, gadget wise. And, you know, if we have key downs or something, we'll put you in there. But we need you healthy and we need you upright. And, you know, this LCL injury should highlight that a lot.
Yeah, man, look, you tried it. You tried to do the both thing in the NFL. It didn't work out. You see that this game is just it's too much, man. You can't do both sides, and we need you in the meetings for one of these things.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to perfect your craft if you're trying to do both. Not in the NFL. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm with you. I've said it. You've heard me say it. He should be a corner. You can give him some packages in the slot. That's fine. Gadget plays, that's fine. Hell, you could even put him out there for punt return if you want to. But trying to do both is just difficult because you're never going to perfect your craft, man. Yeah. So I think he should just go out there on the defensive side. They've already traded away what everybody thought was their number one corner in Tyson Campbell. Won't you solidify Hunter as your number one corner? Let him go out there and ball. Let him be in and let him perfect that right now, and then maybe later on down the line he could, you know, start getting more into the offense. But right now he should just concentrate on defense.
Yeah, I think this organization has a lot of questions in the offseason. Like, I don't know what the capabilities of moving off of Trevor Lawrence. Me and you both agree he is not the future of this team. He is not the quarterback that needs to be moving forward with the squad. I think he needs to change the scenery or something like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Saints call and ask for him or something like that. You know, maybe Carolina, if they're not happy with the way Bryce Young is doing. Maybe you know, Raiders. Maybe my Raiders, you know, maybe the Colts if Daniel Jones flames out at the end of the year, you know what I mean? That could be a possibility or something like that. Like, you know, or the Steelers if Aaron Rodgers decides to retire and not come back next year. I think there's plenty of options out there for them, especially with the way this quarterback draft is looking. I don't think a lot of people are too, you know, I don't think their appetites are craving for any of these quarterbacks. Even the Cardinals, you got the Cardinals out there. Like, there's teams out there that are going to be looking for quarterbacks. So I think they should put Trevor Lawrence's name in the trading block, and I think they could get some solid collateral for him. I think you could easily get 1, maybe 2 first-round picks for him for sure. He's a quarterback, you know what I mean? Everybody always has an appetite for quarterbacks, and I'm sure there's got to be a coach out there that can see like maybe I can get what's necessary out of him. You know, I mean, there's always going to be a coach like that. Hell, at this point, it may be Sean Payton, because who knows the way he's going to feel about Bo Nix in the next 3-4 weeks. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think there's plenty of things, and I think that's what they need to do, and just gear up for the future, man. This team needs to look more towards the future than the right now. I don't think they're ready right now. They still have a lot of holes on this team.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. You got anything else?
Do I got anything else? Big UFC fight. Big UFC fight this weekend. Check it out. UFC, I think it's 322. Islam Makhachev, he's back in the ring, so that should be good. Tracy Cortez, her finance, she's back. And then we got the ladies championship too as a co-main event. So should be some great matches for UFC. Besides that, no, I don't got that, man.
Did you watch the latest episode of It?
I did not. I gotta watch that. I'll probably watch that before I go to sleep tonight. So I've been busy at the doctor's office all day.
I saw a video clip of how some of these guys are connected to the Loser Club.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you know the little boy in the first episode that got thrown against the
he got
projector.
fucked up. Yeah, he got fucked up. Yeah.
He's the uncle of the one that, you know, the one that was scared of the picture, the lady in the picture.
Yeah. That's
his uncle. His older brother. That's his dad.
Okay.
Stanley Eulers. That's his name.
Yeah.
The major, that's like that just came over, and the wife, the black lady, she's the grandparents. They're the grandparents of the black kid that became the librarian.
Oh, okay.
So the son, Will, is his dad.
Got you.
And the police chief is the grandfather of the bully that was bullying them with the mullet.
Yeah.
And then the Dick Halloran dude, the dude that can see shit, he's from The Shining.
Oh, he is?
He's like, the older version of him came to the hotel to talk to Jack, and he could see, he could read people's minds and shit. So they call it The Shining. So, because Stephen King, he like cross references all these books. Like there's been, mention of Derry and other books and shit like that. So, so yeah, man, that's how they connected. I was like, damn.
Nah, that's what's up. Yeah, I gotta watch it. So I'll probably watch it tonight.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more of a slow burn.
Yeah,
you know how they do it, man. The first 2 episodes is up.
Yeah,
it's still good. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little bit more of a slow burn just to kind of bring it back.
They bring it back. Yeah. I feel
so. All right, man. There you go. If you look at the screen, you'll see the QR code for a WWE shop. Go ahead and scan that QR code. Go there, get your latest merch from all your WWE superstars, from Roman Reigns, LA Knight, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, to Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, and all your greatest, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, all your wrestling superstars. Go to scan that QR code and get their merch now. If you want to donate to our Cash App, you can donate to $ Chris Mall Podcast. We'll appreciate anything you give us. Whatever streaming platform you use, whether it be Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, wherever you use, we are available on there. First time watchers on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. So when we go live on Mondays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Wednesdays 9-ish p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can jump in the live with us. You can talk about these topics like Mark was. Want to hear your opinion? Agree with us? Disagree with us? We want to hear from you, man. Leave it in the comments section, man. And if you're listening on the playback, you leave it in the comment section too. We will comment back at you. Just talk to us nice, man.
Let's just
and whatever social media platform you use, whether it be X, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, whatever you use, we are available at Cristal and Mall. We will follow you back. We're just some regular guys who like to talk sports, music, movies, and all kinds of various other things. Also, if you have critiques or feedback, or if you have a question or topic, and we like said question or topic, we will bring it up. We will shout you out because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So go ahead and hit us up via DM, emails, or our mentions. All right, good people. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Don't do nothing we wouldn't do.
Hell no.
Enjoy a good weekend of football, basketball. College basketball is getting revved up on both sides, men and women. You still got NBA. It's starting to rev up.
Thanksgiving's
man.
almost here. College football is wrapping up. Got about like 2-3 weeks left of college football.
Yeah, we'll see who's going to make the playoffs. Same thing with NFL. The NFL is almost over here. It's almost over.
Yeah.
Get to Christmas time,
man.
Be talking about playoffs.
All right, big fight next week. BetUS. Look forward to that.
Oh yeah, that's the big fight. I'm more
fight cards. So
Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. They've been talking trash to each other. We'll see if Doyle Mason can get his first championship against the Noakes guy. Should be a good fight card, man.
Just sucks. It's gonna be early in the day, so
yeah, I know. It is what it is, brother. It is what it is. All right, good people. Until Monday, we are out.
All right, y'all. Be safe.